Are you seeking to enhance the quality of your travel packages? Today, we're exploring how to seamlessly add and manage accommodations using the WP Travel Engine Accommodation add-on. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to create room types, set up upgrades, and connect lodging options directly to your trips, all from a single dashboard. Okay, quick checklist before we get started. Make sure the accommodation add-on is installed. Once the add-on is installed, go to your WordPress dashboard. Navigate to WP Travel Engine, then Settings, then Extensions, and locate Accommodation. Turn on the toggle to enable it. That sets up the foundation. Here's where you tailor the accommodation section for your travelers. Start by adding a title in the title field, something like Accommodation. Next, write a short, friendly description in the description field to give travelers a little context. Now let's talk about pricing format. You have two options here. If you select per traveler, the room price will be calculated and charged individually for each person on the booking. So if a room costs $50 per traveler and there are 2 people, the total comes to $100. If you select per room instead, the price is a flat rate for the entire room, regardless of how many guests are staying in it. Choose whichever format matches how your business structures its pricing. Then there is the Mandatory For field. This is where you define which traveler categories the accommodation is required for. For example, you can set it as mandatory for adults only, meaning every adult on the booking must select an accommodation option before they can complete their purchase. You can also include children as a category if your trips accommodate younger travelers who also need their own room assignment. Scroll down and you will see the Room Types table. This is where you start building out your lodging options. To add your first room type, click the Add Room Type button. A new row will appear in the table with a few fields to fill in. Start with the room type name. Next, set the number of guests for that room type. This tells the system how many people the room can accommodate. Then fill in the short description field. Keep it brief but informative. After that, click the Details button to expand the room and reveal 2 more fields. First, you can upload an image for the room by clicking Add Image. A good room photo goes a long way in helping travelers make a decision. Second, there is a longer description field where you can go into more detail about the room's amenities, views, included features, and anything else that makes it stand out. You can add as many room types as your trip requires, so feel free to repeat this process for each one. Now let's move down to the Room Upgrades section, which sits just below the Room Types table. To add your first upgrade, click the Add Upgrades button. A new row will appear with 2 fields to fill in. In the Upgrade Name field, enter the name of the upgrade. Next, enter the hotel name in the second field. Next, click the Details button on the right side of the row to expand the upgrade and reveal the additional fields below. You will see 2 things here. On the left side, there is an image uploader. Click Add Image to upload a photo that represents this upgrade. On the right side, there is a description field. This is where you write a more detailed explanation of what this upgrade offers. Once you have filled in all the details for the first upgrade, you can click Add Upgrades again to add another one, and repeat the same process. When you have added all your room types and upgrades, scroll down and click Save Settings to save everything at once. Now that your room types and upgrades are set up globally, it's time to connect them to an actual trip. This is where everything comes together. Open the trip you want to edit in your WordPress dashboard. In the left sidebar under the Trip Settings, you will find the Accommodation option listed under the Increase Revenue section. Once inside, you will see the room types you already created in the global settings automatically listed here. For this specific trip, all you need to do is set the price for each room type and enable or disable them according to what you want to offer on this particular trip. For each room type, you can set the price per room to match the pricing for this trip. You might charge differently depending on the destination, duration, or inclusions of each trip, so this is where you set that specific price. You can also use the toggle switch on the right side of each row to activate or deactivate a room type for this trip. So if you have 5 room types globally, but only 3 are relevant for this particular trip, simply turn off the ones you do not need. Once you have set the price for all your room types and enabled the ones you need, it is time to assign the upgrades for this trip. Click the Add Upgrades dropdown, and you will see the upgrades you created globally, Standard Room Upgrade, and Deluxe Room Upgrade listed as options. Check both to apply them to this trip. Once selected, both upgrades will appear in the Room Upgrades table with their own row. Now, set the price per room for each upgrade on this specific trip. Below each upgrade row, you will see the room types we created earlier listed as checkboxes. Simply check the ones you want to offer upgrades. Once everything looks good, hit Save to save your accommodations setup for this trip. Now, let's see what this looks like from the traveler's perspective. When a traveler visits your trip page and starts the booking process, on the accommodation step, they will see all the room types you have enabled for this trip listed clearly with their prices. The traveler can select how many travelers they want to assign to each room using the drop-down next to each room type. As soon as they make a selection, the booking summary on the right side of the screen updates automatically to reflect the accommodation cost added to their total. They can also click the View Details button on any room type to expand it and see the full room description and images, helping them make a confident decision. Remember when we set up the Standard Room Upgrade and Deluxe Room Upgrade for this trip earlier? This is where those upgrades come into play. When a traveler selects a room type, an Upgrades Options section will appear below it. For example, if they select the Standard Room, they will see the Standard Room Upgrade listed as an available add-on with an additional cost. They can select how many rooms they want for the upgrade and click View Details to see exactly what the upgrade includes. As soon as they add an upgrade, the booking summary on the right updates instantly to show both the base room cost and the upgrade cost separately, so the traveler always has a clear picture of their total before proceeding to checkout. And that's a wrap! If you found this tutorial useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more helpful WP Travel Engine tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.